You make $60,000 a year, and somehow you are still broke. This is why. Daniel and Alex are next-door neighbors. Every morning, they meet in the elevator and greet each other with a "good morning," as if they're living the exact same life. They work for the same company, hold the same titles, and both earn $60,000 a year. However, before that money even touches their bank accounts, the system quietly takes its cut. After taxes and insurance, the net amount that hits their accounts is identical to the penny: $3,800 a month. Up to this point, they are mathematical twins, but next door, something different is happening. You wouldn't notice it at first. On a Tuesday evening, Daniel opens his banking app. His salary just came in, but what he feels as he looks at the screen is a sense of evaporation. Rent, groceries, and bills seize his money within minutes. Daniel didn't waste his money. He didn't make a luxury purchase. Yet by the third week of the month, he only has $145 left. Right now, he's wondering just one thing: where did this money go again? It's not random. The system is designed this way. Daniel isn't spending his money. He is simply being quietly ground between the gears of that massive machine called the cost of living. That's where most people stop. Meanwhile, next door, Alex is looking at his account too. Same salary, same bills, but his screen looks different. Plus $120, plus $80, plus $200. Small numbers, but they keep appearing. Alex isn't a genius. He just saw something others ignored. Daniel tied his entire life to a single rope: his salary. Alex, on the other hand, began adding small, smart fibers alongside that rope. Here's Alex's quietly executed plan, and the first move that changed everything. It doesn't look like much at first. First, Alex thought about what assets he already had and what he could do with them, finding a small idea that wouldn't drain his energy. He turned a parking spot, something most people see as just a piece of empty concrete, into a source of income on match days. Alex actually acted like a simple merchant, but instead of buying and selling goods, he sold the opportunity of being in the right place at the right time. He saw the desperation of a driver unable to find a spot near the stadium and offered them the most valuable thing at that moment: time and a solution to their problem. The price for escaping the chaos created by the crowd in seconds was an extra $200 a month. It's small, but it changes the month. But this was just the beginning of that simple yet brilliant plan. Alex thought about that small, forgotten room in his basement. Today, as the world grows vertically, people's storage spaces are ironically shrinking. The speed at which people accumulate belongings is growing much faster than the square footage of their homes. Alex converted this modern hoarding crisis into a passive cash flow of $80 a month, a system with zero cost that runs itself. So what void is currently quietly losing money in your home or surroundings? Most people never even ask that. Alex's second big move was understanding the hidden cost of money. Many people believe that keeping their money in traditional bank accounts is safe, but it's not. It's allowing your money to be shaved down every day by that invisible thief called inflation. Inflation is a hidden tax that punishes idle money. Alex refused to pay this penalty. He didn't let his money sleep. By moving it to a high-yield savings account, he at least allowed the money to breathe. Then he entered simple index funds, just $200 a month. This part feels slow. Why don't most people do this? Because watching it for the first 10 years is as boring as watching paint dry. But Alex knew that he would receive the reward for this patience as a financial snowball in the 20th year. Most people quit here. The real move here was being able to see the money in places that aren't exciting. Alex decided to enter the world of boring businesses, a vending machine. Why do people put money into a vending machine? Because laziness and instant comfort are the world's most profitable business models. It sounds almost too simple, but it adds up. He monetized those 5 minutes where people in an office building or a gym are too lazy to go outside. Alex wasn't actually selling biscuits or water. He was selling practicality and comfort. In this situation, people lose their price sensitivity. The hard part was finding the right location, but the beauty of this business is that you only exert that effort once. Once the machine is placed, it works for you 24/7 as an employee that never gets tired. Another brilliant system was the laundry business. No matter how bad the economy gets, people still need clean clothes. They might delay buying things they want, but they don't delay things they need. Alex created a nearly $900 monthly extra income from these crisis-resistant systems. This money didn't buy him a Lamborghini, but it gave him something much more valuable: flexibility. Now the difference is obvious. Daniel is still a prisoner to a single paycheck, and a delay in that check means an existential crisis for him. Alex, however, did not leave the system. He just stopped depending on one path. He built alternatives, slowly and quietly. None of these things matter on their own, but together they change how you live. They buy you something rare: stability, breathing room, peace. This isn't financial advice, just perspective. Don't wait for a perfect plan, it won't come. And while you wait, nothing changes, because in the end, the most expensive decision is doing nothing. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. More is coming.